Good morning, dear students. Once again, we are here to discuss our DOE worksheet 38 from your new chapter, Force and Laws of Motion. Right? Today, we will discuss about force. So, Gyan said, I have observed that whenever I push or pull a toy, it starts moving. Do we always need to apply the force to make anything move? Didi replied, we always need to apply force to make anything to move, to stop, to change its direction, or to change its shape of an object. Like to change the shape of a rubber band, to knead the dough, push a trolley, stop moving a car by applying brake. All these are example of force. But many a times even on applying the force, the object does not move at all, right? This is the example. For example, if two person push a heavy table, like see, if a two persons push a trolley or a table, then from the opposite side of the or the two team pull the rope with the equal force in tug of war, we find the table or the rope does not move at all, because it apply the force from this side and it apply the force from this side. So this is an example of balance force. Okay. uh, then when the two persons push the heavy table with equal force from the opposite direction, their force get balanced, and this is why their force get balanced, cancel out with each other. The net force of the table and the rope is zero, and therefore the table and the rope does not move at all. When the two forces equal in magnitude are applied in an opposite or applied on an object through push or pull from opposite direction, and resultant force of an object is zero, then it is called as balanced, balanced force. Okay. The rope or the table move only when the applied force of both person is getting unbalanced by applying the force either in the same direction, or when the one of them applies more force than the other. Such force is called as unbalanced force, right? Means uh, the rope or the table move only when the applied force of both person is getting unbalanced by applying the force either in the same direction, or when one of them applied more force than the other. Suppose we have in this side two or three persons and here we have only one. The force applied by two or three persons are more than this, so this trolley will move further to this direction, and this is the example of unbalanced force, and that is why this trolley start moving. Okay. So next they have given you the a force never act alone, right? A force always exists in a pair. The pair of force act in the opposite direction. See, this is in opposite direction. Whenever one of the force is greater than the other, then there is motion. Whenever an object is in motion, then there must be one force which overcome the other force, right? Frictional force act in the opposite direction in the motion. So this is example of friction force, and this is the example of that motion of an object. To move an object is applied force must unbalance its frictional force. Whenever we need to apply the force, then the condition must be the force is unbalanced just to move that object. The to acceleration of the motion of an object, an unbalanced force is required. As I told you, unbalanced force is required to move an object. An unbalanced force acting on an object bring in motion. So this is all about today's worksheet, students. It's very easy worksheet. Let's do practice exercise. What effect can you produce by the force? So let me know what effect you produce by the force. Let us Let me know the answer. We have, see, effect of. So these are the effect of, you can write this answer: the change in the shape of the rubber band, knead the dough, push the trolley, rope, and all these examples are the effects produced by the force. Means whenever a force, these are the example and you have to write this. Whenever, we always need to apply the force to make anything move, stop, or the change its direction and its shape. So the answer of first question is this, starting from here to till this. Okay. Next, what is the direction of frictional force? Frictional force is always in opposite direction. Always in opposite direction. Next question, is it really necessary to apply the force to make a body move? Think and write your answer. Yes, it is very necessary to apply the force to enable a body to overcome, and you can give the example, right? See, you can give the example. Whenever we have to apply unbalanced force, then only object will move. Next question, we have a ball rolled down on the ground and another on the carpet at the same time. Which ball comes at rest first? So the ball moving on the carpet moves rest in first. Why? Because carpet produces a frictional force against the motion of that ball. In the given picture, show what does the arrow show? I'll show you. See, uh, A and B represent with the reference of force. So we have this A is moving along this direction and B is moving along this direction. So this arrow A shows the direction of force, whereas this arrow shows the direction of friction, right, applied by that object. Okay, so students, this is all about your today's worksheet. I hope you understand it. So do like video, share with your friends, and subscribe the channel. Thank you, beta. Take care.